When she pulls down her panties and you'll realize she truly loves and trusts you. There are a wide variety range how the Lugias appear, and judging people based on their appearance makes you an a-hole. Oh yes, and totally not putting this up and having a picture of what I am either confused as roast beef or salmon totally ain't implying anything. Don't be talking stuff about somebody else's body if you aren't mentally prepared to have stuff said about you. Don't be saying anything regarding calling somebody an Arby's sandwich if you get upset and go nuclear when you get called the 2-inch Grinch. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/BadWomensAnatomy because truly apparently 10th grade health class really was rocket science to some people. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future because the stream of dum-dums ain't coming to a stop anytime soon. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, debate over which one's the best pizza topping and why is definitely not pineapple. And if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Okie-dokie, let go. Men and S. Medically, men lose 12% of their blood sugar during every round of the Under the Sheet Shuffle. They also lose 10% of their protein level and lose 10% of their calorie level. Worse still is that you also lose 15% of your natural energy. What do women lose? Only 5% of their water level. So if you hear faster and harder and give it to me, my brother, don't. Just do what you could and get up. However, after every round of it, you also lose money, either through postpaid or prepaid. I also recall a pharmacist friend of mine who told me some years ago that with every round of good that, a man loses food values of nutrients equivalent to his monthly nutrient buildup from a daily balanced diet of 30 days. What a sacrifice. And yet women act like they are doing men a favor. Men's life matters. You know, last I checked, men and women usually doing that activity, both is called physical activity. I don't know how one can be more draining on the other if both people are going at it. Also, your pharmacist friend, aren't those just medical cashiers? Like, they're not writing you prescriptions, they're filling out prescriptions. They're not diagnosing you with any type of thing where you need a prescription. No, they get the prescription, they put together the prescription, and then you get the prescription. Am I missing something here? The cooch produces a thick chemical fluid known as copulin that has actual mind control effects on a male's brain. If a man is exposed to a woman's copulin over time, she will be able to change, remove, or insert memories. Yep, totally. Women are now the total recall system. Tell the male that he sees, hears, feels, smells, or tastes. Insert subconscious thoughts that will surface as his own ideas or behavior later. Plant trigger words or actions that can cause thoughts, actions, or sensations in the male at later days, weeks, even months. The melanated women copulins have multi-functions and are capable of doing other things. Oh yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Yeah, you already have the superpower to mind control if you do the thing with the dude, but if you have a bit of a darker skin tone or melanin gifted, yeah, no, you are a freaking Omega level mutant. Curious, she is a tall woman and has some width to match that height, and I can't be the only one thinking this. What size eggplant fits her best? Trust me, my dude, you are the only one thinking about this. Don't think anything otherwise. Found a sore on my kitty, so he called me Little Speed Bump. Girl, what the frick did you just say?
Excuse me, what?
Don't women have hormones that helps them suppress the pain? I feel like this guy's gonna have a world-changing revelation as soon as he finds out that guys have hormones too. Ladies, we noticed the little mustache above your lip. Yeah, everybody's got hair in their body. It's got body hair. Just wait until you find out that you have estrogen in your system too. Oh, that's gonna be a bad day for you, ain't it? Scotland to become the first country in the world to provide free period products. Will men get free razors? I don't believe that's in anywhere near the same category of products, so very much no, dingus. I mean, if anything for anybody were to become free after this, very much it would likely be contraceptives.
I mean, a woman's body responds a lot different post-birth at 20 versus 30. Bringing a pregnancy to term post-30 are extremely hard to bounce back from versus at 20. Yes, some do it, but on average, for all women, it's a lot harder to do at 30 plus. We used to live in more tribal and communal situations where a woman could have a baby much younger, and she had the support of mother and grandmother, and aunts and great aunts. But now in the individual era, where it's just you and your mate in an apartment in the city, when your body is ready to have a baby, you're nowhere near mentally ready in most cases.
Men explaining how women's bodies work is the best. Yeah, look, just because you got a mouth and you use it, don't mean that it's connected to anything that actually makes your words come out make sense. It's been a year since the last time I announced this, so I think it's time for my yearly update. PSA, we do not be out of our V. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. See you next year. Well, you probably don't do it out of your arse, though you do talk out of there. LOL. And that leaves the coot, unless there is a third hole somewhere for the pee to come out of. The uterus is literal chambers made for storing the nut for later. It really doesn't matter when you are inseminated. Your body can still fertilize an egg during the fertile window using old nut. Yeah, no, because that totally is logical and makes sense. Hey, I'm bored. Let's see, what do I have in the reserves? Okay, yes, I'm going to get pregnant now. The fact that posts like this have come up on a very common occurrence is honestly concerning, and I hate everybody for it. Period pads and tampons, menstrual bleeding can be controlled by the body once it is aware that there isn't a protection to absorb the blood. But it takes a little time, around 3 months, to train it to do so. Of course, it is also required to go several times to the bathroom, but it is way better than wearing a pad or a tampon. Yes, because if you're able to harness your skills and master the ability, you too can bloodbend. I hate the fact that I just made an Avatar reference because that was what popped into my mind. My boyfriend and I had S using liquid cheese as a lubricant. For 3 days, I had unexplained organisms, and when I went to the gynecologist, I had realized that there were worms in the canal, and they were crawling in and out of the cervix. Deathly afraid of trying out new things. Why? Look, it's one thing when you want to try out something. It's another thing when you want to try out something and the first place you go is the fridge. And look, like, I like cheese. I like to put it on some of my food and everything. But that's where I draw the line. I put it on my food, not in anything else. I don't know why the people in this post thought of something about, hey, what do we need to do to spice up things in the bedroom? And somebody actually thought spicy cheese was an idea. Well, what are we supposed to do with it? Okay, so, that's a great idea. Yeah, I don't think women are supposed to have knuckles and Adam's apples. Yes, because bendable fingers is totally only a guy thing. And you weren't supposed to have access to the internet, but look, here we are. Katie Price is getting new teeth. Okay, the photo is reminding me of every time I don't plan on when I'm going to be pausing a video so I get somebody like mid-face. She should have gone to someone good. Those are men's teeth. Women's teeth, assuming she is using she/her, are more roundy on the corners, not blocky. Yes, because there's definitely a difference between teeth. We'll just set up a little experiment for you. Line up a molar next to another molar, and then you can be the big brain genius and tell us which one is from a guy, which one's from a girl. Sometimes, I think I can smell the number of partners a woman has had. It ranges from, clean and gentle, to mildly disgusting, to repulsive. It happens when they walk by sometimes. I wonder if they asked the woman the number of S partners in the study, and what the data would say. The women who have BV sounds like they might have had one too many. It says in the article that they are likely to have an STD and other signs that made me think of promiscuous women. Also, this is a common bacteria, or did it come from a hella? Sometimes I think the medical industry steals blessings from others because the elites captured this world. It's okay. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. But sir, we helped so many, and you mistreated me. Be a goat or be a sheep. Take your pick. I pick sheep. I have honestly no idea how this went from a dude bragging about his ability to sniff the air and then tell that the woman he just walked by slept with 10 people. to being some kind of weird religious thing involving sheep. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Maybe check out another video or two, that'd be darn dandy of yous. But with that, I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.